Hello everyone and welcome back to Mass Effect 2, The Insanity of Victor Shepard. So last time, we completed the suicide mission. And basically all we have left is 2 DLCs. Not only did we complete the suicide mission, we brought everyone back alive. But all we have left is Lair the Shadow Broker. And then the Arrival. So we're going to do Shadow Broker today. Oh, I gotta move my
Retrofits are always a pain in the
closer.
ass.
There we go.
I thought my mom was back at the backseat driving.
Alright. Before we head out, I want to check something. Look at the cabin. Okay, so suicide mission. Install odds. Nullify. Yep, there we go. That one. Did we finish? Okay, Insanity 3 is the only one we don't have, apparently. Yep. So we're going to finish Mass Effect 3 with that one. Okay. Let's go ahead and I'm not exactly sure when Lair the Shadow Broker is supposed to take place. I typically prefer to do it after the suicide mission because then you get some extra dialogue. But I don't know. We're gonna bring in Tally and Garrus. Team OG. Let me ask Google. When did you lay the shadow? Okay, it's recommended that you do both Lay the Shadow Broker and Arrival after the suicide mission. Okay. Again, I've never done this DLC on Insanity, and both Shadow Broker and Arrival have a bit of a difficulty spike. But again, we are Sentinel Shepard, so we should be fine.
It's good to see you again. So, What can I do for you?
Let's get the Shadow Broker.
I know you're looking for the Shadow Broker. Cerberus gave me data on where to find him. Interested?
Absolutely. I had no idea. Let me see what you've got. It looks like a leaked transmission between Shadow Broker operatives. Some hints as to the location and... It's about Farron. He's still alive.
Who's Farron?
He was a friend. He helped me recover your body from the Shadow Broker.
Why did the Shadow Broker want my corpse?
He was going to sell you to the collectors, but Farron and I stopped him. Farron sacrificed himself to save me.
So you rescued me. Then how did I end up with Cerberus?
Well, they gave me intel to help recover you. They actually put Farron with me in the first place. After I got out, I gave you to them. They said they could bring you back.
So you saved me.
You kept me out of the Collector's hands. Without you, I couldn't have come back. Thank you.
I didn't know how you'd feel when Cerberus restored you. If you'd feel betrayed, or... They brought you back. And now they're giving me a chance to find Farron. After 2 years. I hadn't even dreamed.
Well, he was your friend.
Sounds like you and Farron were close.
It's funny. He betrayed me more than once. He was double dealing for Cerberus, for the Shadow Broker. But in the end, he sacrificed himself for me. I owe him.
Well, we'll get him back.
Any friend of yours is a friend of mine. What's the next step?
I don't know. I need to prepare, to think. I'm going home. Use my terminal if you need any local intel.
You okay?
I've spent 2 years plotting revenge. Now I have the chance to make it a rescue.
Let me help.
Those are always
Welcome
the
by your
best
apartment.
kind of missions.
Okay. Hopefully I'll have a plan by then.
When revenge actually turns out to be rescue. Hello, Sovereign. Welcome to Strem. We're doing Shadow Broker on Insanity today. So theoretically, I can do it. I mean, I am a Sentinel. But yeah, I also checked. Apparently, the only 2 achievements I have in the Legendary Edition on Steam is Insanity 3, which is, you know, finish Mass Effect 3 on Insanity, and the one and only, where I have to beat the
These are the Terminus systems. Everything's dangerous.
the mirror Shepards in the Citadel DLC Armax Arena. That's the hardest one.
I don't know how. It doesn't matter. Credit him a full refund now.
And said Lair's apartment. Also, the writers are going. I mean, Lair the Shadow Broker is a great DLC. Don't get me wrong, but in order for it to work, Shepard has to become a dum-dum. And for certain classes of Shepard, I can see that, like, you know, Soldier or Vanguard, maybe even Adept, because, but Adept is a stretch. But Soldier and Vanguard are kind of the dum-dum classes. But we're a Sentinel. We know shit. We're kind of an engineer. We shouldn't be making the narrative mistakes that the writers are going to have us make. You should trust the Spectre that showed up out of nowhere and knows way too much about the situation.
Seal off those trace samples and get them back to the lab.
We got multiple shots fired. Yeah, techs are going over the place now.
Central, we got an open carrier on this end. Switching to a coded relay.
What's going on?
Don't get me wrong, I like Tila
This
Vasir.
area is sealed
She's a
off.
great
Step back.
antagonist.
Sealed up. Why?
Someone tried to kill your friend, Commander Shepard.
And it would have been kind of nice
Thank you,
if we
Officer.
didn't
You
have to
Smith.
kill her. And then we're able to
can't
use
do
her as a
that.
war asset
Already
in
done.
Mass Effect 3. But, you know.
Tila Vasir, Special Tactics and Recon.
A Spectre?
I heard your status was reinstated. Good. You're one of our most famous operatives. Might even get you to sign my chest plate.
Sorry,
I assume
Tally
you had business with your
says
friend this
no.
evening, Commander.
Liara was following a lead on the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker. Dangerous enemy to have.
What are the facts so far?
About 25 minutes ago, someone took a shot at Tisoni. Note the bullet holes. She stuck around for almost 4 minutes before leaving the building. Whatever she was doing was important.
Okay.
If Liara isn't here, where is she?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be sifting through her crap. There's no blood, no body. It looks like Tisoni got away. The sniper didn't plan on her kinetic barrier. Clever girl. Paranoid. But clever.
So, if I were the writers, I would have given a dialogue option after that to say, how do you know about her kinetic barrier? Were you there? Because, I mean, yeah, it does make a little bit of sense for Liara to put up a barrier. But the more likely scenario is that the sniper simply missed. So Vasir is overplaying her hand here.
Did the police find anything when they arrived?
Just the mess and the bullet holes. I gave them a gold star for finding the bullet holes.
Liara was expecting me. She would have left a message here. Her office wasn't safe.
I'm not surprised. Helium is just Omega with expensive shoes. I haven't found anything useful for tracking her down yet. You knew Tisoni better than I do. Where would she have hidden her backups?
Let me take a look around.
Alright, so let's play dumb because that's what the writers want us to do.
The rifle used to do that wasn't standard issue. The kinetic barrier deflected the shots. They still managed to penetrate the glass.
I'm only harping on this so much because this was still BioWare at their peak. So why would they make such a narrative plot hole?
It's part of my old armor.
Looks like someone didn't like you much either.
I mean, the BioWare of today, I mean, oh, I wish they were this good.
A doctorate from the University of Ceres, Avanthesia. She's getting good use out of all that education.
Question. Why does... or one, why is the degree certificate in like ye olden English font styled after Anglosphere University style? Wouldn't Thessia have their own, you know, like, I mean, I get that we have a translator, but that wouldn't translate paper. Especially into ye old English font. Aw, the old SR1.
The picture changed when you touched it. It must be keyed to your ID. What does it show now?
It's a Prothean dig site. Liara did leave a message.
There are a few Prothean-looking objects around the apartment. Let's see what we can find.
I mean, she was a Prothean enthusiast. So,
Those things must be worth a fortune.
they look like rocks to me.
She was certainly into ugly.
Vasir, I've got something here.
Backup disk. Let's try it on her terminal. It looks like she recorded a call.
What have you got for me, Sagat?
It was tricky, but you paid for the best. I can narrow it down to a cluster, maybe even a system.
How soon can you have it?
Shouldn't take long. Come to my office. Barrier Frontiers in the Dracon Trade Center. Gotta say though to Sony, you're making me a little nervous. How big is the trouble that could come out of this?
Relax, Sagat. I'll see you in a few hours.
That wasn't an answer.
This must be important. The Shadow Broker's people already tried to kill her once.
I know where the Dracon Trade Center is. My car's outside.
Let's go.
And again, we're just blindingly trusting someone just because they're a Spectre. And unfortunately for us, most Spectres that we meet aren't exactly the best. I mean, the last one we met was, Saren Arcturus. A paragon of virtue.
They just took out 3 floors to make sure she's dead. I'll grab this guy car and seal off the building from the top.
I'll start down here and work my way up.
Just leave some for me.
Why don't we go to the top? Fucking hell. Okay, let's... Armor. Okay. And then... I got my... Okay, I want you to have your... armor piercing rounds on. Alright, here we go.
What's happening? Who are you? What's going on?
I'm Commander Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Was it a bomb? What happened?
It appeared to be a bomb.
Please exit the building in an orderly fashion. Emergency power engaged.
Alright.
Vasir, the elevators are out and building security is down.
No alarms, no police. Very professional.
Serving industry for over 120 years, the Dracon Trade Center takes pride in being the home to Ilium's corporate elite.
Barrier Frontier employee. Looks like he got caught in the explosion.
I wouldn't take any bets onto Sony's informant surviving that blast.
Energy are serving you better. Dracon Trade Center. Welcome to a universe
Smoke. Setting bombs, killing everyone.
Casualty here. Looks like he's got bullet wounds. Watch yourself, Vasir. They used military-grade hardware.
Bullet wounds. Guess this was more than just an explosion.
Got monies. That. Flaring Embassy, okay. ATM. I mean, we might as well get paid for what we're doing, right? Gotta make that bank. model ships don't aren't cheap.
Vizier, I found a military-grade explosive device. It hasn't been armed.
Is you saying you would steal people's credits to buy model ships? I don't see what the problem is.
Vizier, I'm at the Barrier Frontiers office. We are assigned in just a few minutes ago.
Understood, Commander.
Welcome to Barrier Frontiers. Let us be your guide to limitless possibilities. Expansion, exploration.
The Shadow Broker's private army, Commander.
And stay down.
Oh, you motherfucker. Rocket. I've noticed that they tend to give the women the rocket launchers. Hello, Ross.
Concussive shot ready.
That's why you're very secure.
Combat drone away.
Yeah, give me my shields back. Okay. There you go.
Hostile drones.
Heavy weapon.
Shit. Alright. Back to the door. Okay, so in 4 years, line door kickers, 1, there's some user master setup, to which you'd be attacked from areas you previously cleared. This became a habit of mine, even 2 unit elements. To have someone running your rear security more times. Yeah, gotta have a rear guard. Alright, let's quick save.
Vizier, these damaged pipes are on fire. They're blocking the stairs.
Look for a switch to activate the fire.
Got it. Should be clear now.
Good. I'm on my way down.
Alright.
Shield off.
Incoming.
If I'd have been a few seconds faster, I could have stopped them.
Is this Saket?
Must have been.
No sign of that data Liara talked about. Looks like a dead end.
Speaking of which, did you find your friend's body?
You mean this body?
Because I am Boy Scout, and the writers apparently want me to be dumb for a reason. We're gonna say this.
Liara. This is Visir. She's a Spectre.
This is the woman who tried to kill me.
You've had a rough day, so I'll let that slide. And why don't you put that gun down?
I saw you. I doubled back after I left. I watched you break into my apartment.
You didn't know where Liara went, because she hid the message. You needed me to find it for you.
Thanks for the help.
Once she had my location, she signaled
I
the
do
Shadow
like that
Broker's
once
forces.
Shepard
They bombed the
draws, your
building
two
to take me
squad
out.
mates immediately
She
draw
found
their
Saket,
own weapons.
took his data, and killed him. I'm guessing she's
Of course,
still got the
Garrett's
disc
pulled
on
out
her.
the Black
Guess.
Widow, so
Not
I don't
that
know
you'll
about
ever
that.
see what's on it. You pure blood bitch!
Sniper rifle point blank, Garrus. Not sure that'll do much good. Now, I'm biotic. Why couldn't I break my fall? Oh yeah, because this is written on the assumption that your Shepard is a dum-dum soldier that can't do shit. Gameplay stories. I know. I didn't know I could go in the fountain.
Concussive shot ready.
Fire in the hole!
Need more.
They should soften them up.
She's getting away.
No, she's not.
Eyes up front. Leave the shields for me.
You got it, Tally. That's why I brought you.
This should slow him down.
Reform!
Combat over.
Shield draining.
Scratch one!
Well, given that this is Victor Shepard, there's a high probability that they just surrendered. That'd be the end of it. Victor wouldn't pursue them. Carolina, on the other hand,
Down.
Carolina, well, Paragon is not fully Paragon. Carolina would be like, I'll accept your surrender if you lead me to my target. more of a what have you done for me lately sort of thing.
Damn it!
Oh, you're surrendering,
I'm fine, by
but
the way.
you're
Thanks for
gonna be
asking.
an obstruction. Well, I'm a Spectre, so. Okay, should we take Tally or get? We're gonna take Garrus because Garrus is more useful in combat. He has armor-piercing rounds, and Tally does not.
Come on, she's getting away.
There she is.
I hate this section of mouse and
Hang it
keyboard.
right. No, wait, left.
I'm on her.
Hang it left. She's around the corner. We're not going into the construction site, are?
Do you have any
Of
other
course.
option?
I'm not letting her escape with that data.
Oh, no. Carolina wouldn't be the one that killed him.
Go, 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 go!
I'm going.
She'd feed him to Rex, or Grunt.
Traffic! Oncoming traffic!
We'll be fine.
She's dropping proximity charges.
I
So,
noticed.
like, fine, if I can't make you talk, I know someone who can, and if they can't, well, at least they'll have dinner. What?
She's got reinforcements!
What kind of guns does this thing have?
It's a taxi. It has a fare meter.
Wonderful.
Truck!
I know.
Truck!
I know.
They're
There we
proximity
go.
mines,
You're
so
enjoying this.
they won't be around for long.
A head-on collision at this speed.
Yeah, I hear those can be bad for you.
Truck!
Ow.
Watch out.
Oh yeah, that's how they're gonna go away, Ross. There are proximity mines laid in one of the busiest thoroughfares on one of the most populated planets in the Terminus. They're gonna blow up because some dumb idiot runs into them. And Visir doesn't care.
I've crashed on Azure. Get me some damn backup.
Because as a Spectre, she's above the law. And it's the Terminus, which is technically out of the Council's
Here's Visir's
jurisdiction in the
car.
first place.
Come on, she can't have gotten far. Watch out.
They're dropping reinforcements in to slow us down.
Hang on.
They've blocked the door.
Alright. Liara. Sorry, scientist. Do that. That. We're gonna do controller. Okay, stasis. Singularity. That's their signature. Do heavy singularity. Gonna put one thing into stasis and the rest into warp. Okay, that. Hang on.
They're using...
God damn it.
This should slow them down.
Engage and neutralize.
Charging antibiotics. Ready.
Oh, Garrus is dead. That's fucking great. Garrus, get up.
Charging biotics.
There we go. Firing a high-impact shot.
I hope he falls to his death, otherwise we're gonna be stuck here. How many people need to die? Enough apparently.
Ready.
Stasis field ready.
Fire in the hole.
This should slow them down.
Firing a high-impact shot.
What's the
We've been spotted.
Stop shooting me. Did you just stasis a dead body?
Charging biotics.
Seriously, Liara. Gotta stop putting people in the stasis when I'm trying to shoot them.
Come on, we can climb over to get to Vizier's car.
Alright, we'll just go take the med pack. Grab some credits. That. There we go. Okay.
Hey, we're unarmed. We didn't see anything.
Alright. Liara, what am I watching?
What kind of hotel is this?
Azure. It's a luxury resort with an exotic edge. Azure is slang for a part of the Asari body in some areas of Ilium.
Where?
Mainly the lower reaches, near the bottom.
I meant where on the Asari body?
So did I.
Right. Well, there's Sears' car. Just gonna grab that. Alright. hey, blood.
She's lost a lot of blood. We have to be getting close.
She's tough. I'll give her that much.
She's a Spectre.
Alright, Liara, we need to get you better weapons. Okay. So, for her submachine gun, I'm actually gonna give her the Tempest. No, wait, the Hurricane. And for her pistol, we're gonna give her the Eagle. Okay. Can't help but thinking companies from Wipeout universe this year they managed to last. Probably have some presence in some areas. If they were in this universe, then yeah, I could see anti-grav racing be a thing. Of course, instead of whatever technology they were using in Wipeout, they'd probably switch over to Mass Effect technology.
Vizier, it's over.
Now, most people say that.
Come here. What's your name?
Ross, sorry, or she's.
Mariana. You want to live, don't you? Tell those
But,
people that you wanna live.
Please.
A lot of people give, like, Paragon Shepard shit for not being as badass as the, oh, you need slow down. You forgot the, that's, yeah, I do that. But a lot of people give Paragon Shep shit for not being as badass as Renegade Shep. Well, here's a Paragon theme that's going to blow any Renegade shit out of the water.
We'll get you out of here safely, Mariana.
Well, that's good to hear. All you had to do was walk away. Now it gets ugly.
Please, I have a son.
A son? I hope he gets to see you again. I've heard losing a parent is just horrific for children. Scars them for life.
I'm going to end you, Vizier.
It's okay, Liara. We'll handle it. The usual way.
You want Mariana's little boy to grow up without a mommy, Shepard? Thermal clips on the ground now. Power cells too.
Now, if you do this, you actually do drop it down, and when the fight starts, you have to reload your weapons. We can shoot the hostage, or...
Is that it?
What?
Vizier, I sacrificed hundreds of human lives to save the Destiny Ascension. I unleashed the Rachni on the galaxy. So for your sake, I hope your escape plan doesn't hinge on me hesitating to shoot a damn hostage.
You're bluffing.
Now, Liara.
Am I? Because at this point, even the most Paragon of Shepard has made some tough calls and sacrifices.
Then stay down.
Watch out, shockwave! They're under control.
Concussive shot
ready.
Where'd she go?
They're under control.
Back in a bit. Have fun.
There they are.
How is that noise?
I'll send them flying. They're under control.
Miss me?
Clear.
Concussive shot ready.
Ow.
Stay down.
Get in here and kill Shepard, damn it.
Watch out.
Enemy combat. Light 'em up.
I'll finish you myself.
Will you?
I think we got 'em all.
Wait, they come. This should slow them down.
Stay down.
Jeez, you have a shit ton of health.
This should slow 'em down.
Woo!
Ugh, damn it! Damn it!
Zacat's
Yeah,
personal data pad.
her con score
This
was
has what we need
maxed.
to find
That's
the
why she
Shadow
didn't
Broker.
bleed out 20 minutes earlier.
You're dead. The Shadow Broker has
Oh,
been in
you're
power
still
for
alive.
decades. He's stronger than anything you've ever faced.
Is that why you sold out the council to work for him?
You think I betrayed the Council? Like Saren? Go to hell. The Broker's given me damn good intel over the years. Intel that saved lives and kept the Citadel safe. So if the Broker needs a few people to disappear, I'll pay that price without hesitation.
You crossed the line.
Spectres don't blow up buildings filled with innocent people.
Sure we do. We get our hands dirty so the Council doesn't have to. The Councilors might complain about our methods to soothe their consciences, but they never look too closely. Besides, you're with Cerberus.
No, I'm not.
Do you have any idea what your terrorist friends have done?
You see, there should be, especially if you did this after the suicide mission, there should be a Paragon response that said, "Clearly your intel's out of date, because I've severed ties with Cerberus."
I know who they are and what they've done. It doesn't matter.
I think it does. You want to judge me? Look in the mirror. Kidnapping kids for biotic death camps? Killing Alliance admirals who ask questions. And you're with them. Don't you dare judge me. Don't you?
One, I didn't have a choice. Two, as soon as I did, I stole their ship, their crew, their advanced robot AI, gave her a boyfriend. I mean, that's not new.
Not a concern.
Vasir's dead.
I'm putting the data through to the Normandy's computers. We can be at the Shadow Broker's base in a few hours. He'll know about Vasir before long. If he decides to kill...
We'll get Farron out of there alive, Liara. I promise.
I know. You're here to help. Just like always.
That's not a good thing?
When we first met on Therum, you saved me from the Geth. You fought a Krogan battlemaster while I cowered. Now you're doing it again. And I'm still leaning on you for help.
That's what friends do, Liara.
I can get us there based on Sakat's data. The Normandy's stealth drive will keep them from detecting us. The Shadow Broker's agents are still shooting their way through Ilium. With luck, they won't notice we've left until it's too late.
That's cold. They killed innocent people.
You know what I mean.
Do I? When I hit the ground back at the trade center, you went after Vasir without a backward look.
A little fall wasn't going to kill you. I had to stay on Vasir. I had to stay rational, make the call, like I did with Sakat.
That's Vasir's fault, not yours.
Sakat had no idea what the stakes were. I put him in harm's way to get the data I needed. I got him killed. And I'd do it again. But from here on out, things will be simple. Get in, get Farron, get out. And kill anyone who tries to stop us.
That's it?
That's it.
Will you just stop for a second? We'll
Yeah,
be jumping several
Liara's not acting rational.
There's time to talk.
About what?
You haven't been the same since I came back, Liara.
What do you want me to say, Shepard? That I mourned you? That I feel guilty because Farron got captured? I made mistakes. I lost people. I helped get you back. And I want to do the same for Farron. I'll sit and talk once he's safe. Until then, enjoying the scenery is an insult to the man who saved both of us.
Okay, let's go.
I'm not asking to look at the scenery with you. I'm asking you, what the hell is wrong with you? We're gonna bring Garrus. And I'm gonna switch his rifle from that. We're gonna give him the Harrier.
Snap freeze 10 minutes after sundown.
The Shadow Broker lives in this?
His ship follows the sunset, completely undetectable in the storm, unless you know where to look.
How do we get inside?
Well, Ross, how the Normandy stealth drive works is, since no one really uses windows in space, they don't need to worry about being like cloaking device. What it does is it traps the Normandy's heat emissions in massive heat sinks. So the Normandy appears cold, which is how you be stealthy in space. However,
it's hard to pinpoint in this lightning, but I'm picking up signals from
this has a built-in time limit. The Normandy can only do that for a couple hours before they need to vent the heat sinks or else the crew will be cooked alive.
Maintenance drones.
Why are they attacking?
It must think we're debris from the storm.
Yep. Yeah. But fortunately, a very easy way to irradiate heat sinks for the Normandy is find a planet with an atmosphere, go into it, vent the heat, because heat actually radiates faster in an atmosphere than it does in space. And then go back into orbit.
Careful. Those capacitors discharge built-up lightning.
Thanks for the tip.
Interesting.
Shepard, try firing at the capacitors. Set them flying.
Alright. God, who shot that? Motherfuckers.
Engaging target.
God damn it, Liara.
Hostile! Enemy combat drone. Firing a high impact shot. Affirmative.
Stasis field ready.
Fire in the hole. Concussive shot ready. Heavy weapon.
Agent down. Agent down. Charging bionics. Charging bionics.
There they go.
Rerallying power.
I'll set them flying. Stop them.
Okay. Why would you do that?
We've been spotted.
Firing eye impact shot.
Okay.
This ship is incredible. It must have taken decades to build in secret.
I wonder what happened to the contractors.
I think we can guess.
They died.
Navigating the storm is brutal. If the ship's engines stop, even for a moment, at least the Shadow Broker would go down with us.
That's comforting.
Alright, we got max nuke energy now. That's good. And reactor torch.
This should slow them down.
Enjoy the ride. Enemy bionics on the field.
Oh, you were alive during Chernobyl? I don't think I was quite born yet, but I was born in that decade. I think Chernobyl happened like 85, 86. I was born in 88. Get out of here.
Taking friendly fire.
They're under control.
Fire will not be tolerated.
Vicious.
Friendly fire is okay because I could. Okay, here we go. There's Liara. Not doing a damn thing to her.
Enemy bionics on the field.
Friendly fire is turned out, yes. Friendly fire is not a thing in Mass Effect. Thank God.
Watch the Asari.
I'm gonna shoot him.
This should slow them down. This lightning rod is on a rail. Do you see a switch?
Yeah. Who's Harding? Which character is, or what game is he from? So like a Call of Duty game, or?
Not even a guardrail. I bet the broker's agents love patrolling the hall.
Okay. I've never heard of that
The view
one.
is nice. There, that hatch leads directly to the communication signals.
Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. And I'll be right back. But, I need to take this before we start a boss waves. Alright, I have returned. Okay.
It's locked. Hang on, I've got a bypass shunt program that can crack it.
A what? Why not just slap some Omnigel on it?
How long will it take?
I don't know, Shepard. I've never broken into the Shadow Broker's base before. Well, not this one anyway.
Light him up. You sure that shunt is working?
It's illegal even on Ilium. It didn't come with a warranty.
But you tested it, right? Tell me you tested it.
That's not a yes. She's honest. Yeah.
Sure it won't be much longer.
Remember the old days when you could just slap Omnigel on everything?
That security upgrade made a lot of people unhappy. Look out, more on the way. This should slow them down.
As you're using the spires too much. Yeah, well, guess what? Screw. Oh, there he goes.
Rocket drones, front of the ship.
as a wise, chubby Electron man once said, if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Flying. This should
Please don't give the mercs ideas.
And of course, it's never a war crime the first time. I'm actually getting that shirt, because I saw it's like, I'm an Ace Combat fan. I should have that shirt because that's basically how things happen in Strange Real.
The next wave looks like a big one.
You just had to give him tactical advice.
But now there'll be fewer left to deal with inside.
Keep dreaming, Sony. And stay down. Flush him. Catch one!
Watch out, flashbang! Charging ionics.
Garrus, get
There,
up.
the hatch is open.
Marks engaged.
This should slow them down.
Hold your positions no matter the cost.
Heh.
Understood.
Fuck.
Neutralize the drone.
Okay. Advance! Shit!
Fighter in play.
Look out!
shot.
Fucking hell.
Slow him down.
Watch out, flashbangs.
Okay. Whew. Yeah. There's a rule with a loophole, we'll find it.
I've downloaded the ship's layout. We're headed toward the prison block. And Farron. Here they come. Shield your eyes.
Oh. Alright, bypass the door. There we go.
Farron,
Liara?
hold on. We're getting you out of here.
No.
Farron,
You right?
What the hell is the broker trying to do to you?
The equipment is sensitive to tampering. This chair plugs into the broker's info network. You have to shut off the power. Pull me out now and my brain cooks.
do you know where we can cut the power?
It won't be easy. You'll have to go to Central Operations.
Alright.
What do you know about the broker?
He did this to me.
I'm gonna need specifics.
I was hoping you'd know what he is.
I never got a good look, but he's big. The guards are terrified of him.
A Krogan?
I don't know, but not everyone who visits his office comes back out.
What's the point of this cage?
I don't...
It's a neural grounding rod. The medical equipment is to make sure he doesn't expire. We have to shut this place down.
Alright.
Easy or not, we're all getting out of here.
Good. Central Operations is down the hall. You know the Shadow Broker's waiting for you, right?
I'm counting on it.
We'll be back for you, Farron.
I'll try not to go anywhere.
I want all teams to outpost C.
Watch for biotics.
Get an LOS. Paint the marks.
Concussive shot ready.
Stasis field ready.
Okay. Yeah, maybe you just should have surrendered. I don't know. All right. Time to fight the broker. I don't know, the broker might be able to fry people's brains when they surrender. Cerberus does that in the next game.
Here for the drill. Reckless, even for you, Commander.
That bombing on Ilium wasn't exactly subtle.
Extreme, but necessary.
No, it wasn't. Neither was caging Farron for 2 years.
Dr. Tassoni, your interference caused all this. Farron betrayed me when he handed you Shepard's body. The Drell is simply paying the price.
Someone was bound to come after you for working with the Collectors.
It was a mutually beneficial partnership. Fortunately, the Normandy's IFF will let me salvage the remains of the Collector's base.
That's cute, assuming you'd actually be able to get to the Normandy.
It'll be pretty hard to run a base this size with no crew.
They're replaceable. Your arrival is barely an interruption. Enough talk. My operations are too crucial to be compromised by a traitor.
You're quite confident for someone with nowhere left to hide.
You travel with fascinating companions, Doctor. It's good you brought Archangel to Sony. Your friend's bounty is still unclaimed.
You're not putting a hand on anyone.
It's pointless to challenge me, Asari. I knew your
That's a
secret.
bold
You fought in
claim
the dark.
coming from someone with a nuke range.
You're a Yog, a pre-spaceflight species quarantined to their homeworld from massacring the Council's first contact teams. This base is older than your planet's discovery, which probably means you killed the original Shadow Broker 60 years ago, then took over. I'm guessing you were taken from your world by a trophy hunter who wanted a slave. Or a pet. How am I doing?
Lair, you did you realize just how big this dude is? Sorry, Garrus. Just take 5. Dude, is he one-handing a light machine gun? Yeah, that's true. Oh no.
Kinetically sensitive.
He's
Energy
stuck
and
there.
projectiles are bouncing off.
Then we do this the hard way.
Hit him now.
Hi. Yeah, melee combat, being big has its advantages. But in range combat, being big has its disadvantages. BAM! Oh, I can move. He just turns, so I figured, who cares? Also, I am not very good with mouse and keyboard. WASD does not feel as good as an analog stick.
I've got an idea.
So, yeah. I'm not maneuvering as much as I normally would.
This should slow them down.
So much for being intelligent, you dumb fuck. You activated our trap card. And then he exploded. Have fun in the Shadow Realm. I don't think there's enough of him left to go to the Shadow Realm. It's just ashes. Dude's Batman.
Shadow Broker, this is Operative Murat. We've had a momentary connection failure. Can you confirm status?
Operative Shora requesting update. Are we still online?
Shadow Broker, I've lost our feed. We're online and awaiting instructions.
This is the Shadow Broker. The situation is under control. We experienced a power fluctuation while upgrading hardware. It disrupted communications momentarily.
However, we are now back online. Resume standard procedures.
I want a status report on all operations within the next solar day.
Shadow Broker out.
Goddess of Oceans.
Oh, Klingon promotion.
How?
Well, everyone who's ever seen him in person is dead. So,
You're the new Shadow Broker.
Well, that or nobody actually cares who's running the organization as long as the organization is running.
Is taking over as the Shadow Broker really a good idea?
it was either that or lose everything. His contacts, his trading sources, those will really help us. With the Shadow Broker's information network, I can give you.
I'll check the power systems.
It's over. It's finally. For 2 years.
It's all right.
I spent 2 years mourning you and Farron. And now I've got you both back.
For now.
Let's see what
The
we
Reapers are still coming.
No safeguards or user restrictions. It's like he never anticipated anyone but himself being here. And it's all ours.
What kind of information are we talking about?
I'm not sure. I'll need to go through his files. Come back later and I'll try to have something useful for you. All I wanted was to rescue Farron, but is it wrong that part of me wants this? With the Shadow Brokers network, I can help you. Maybe I can turn this operation into something better.
Well, good luck.
Don't be a stranger this time.
Come by when you have a chance. The doors are always open. Thank you, Shepard, for everything.
And now Liara is the new Shadow Broker. Another piece in place for Mass Effect 3. But there's still the epilogue. I don't know why we're getting debriefed by the elusive man, but whatever. Shepard has defeated the Shadow Broker. Eliminate Cerberus information leaks as Liara to Sony takes over. The Asari's relationship with Shepard should be watched closely. Alright.
Shepard, it's so good to see you. I've set up a few terminals with information I think you'll find interesting. Take a look.
Welcome back, Shadow Broker.
What's this?
That's the old broker's VI assistant. It's actually been helpful with rebuilding the network.
Please let me know if I can organize anything else for you, Shadow Broker.
It also thinks anyone in the room is the broker. I'll play around with the settings later.
My manual is ready whenever you have a moment.
Right. Well, first, dossiers. Okay. We're gonna have dossiers on Miranda. Let's check that. Check activity. Image results for Shepard, Sarah, and Spectre. New summary for Eldfell Ashland Energy. Subscription activated. After Dark Fashions. Subscription canceled. Biotech Research Quarterly. Vidbook purchase. Men are from Omega, women are from Ilium. Okay. Personal correspondence. Lawbringer SR2. Right. Perfect. Who the hell is Perfect Man? She's dating? Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, here's Oriana and Miranda. Hey, y'all, is that you? Yes, don't worry. I made sure everything is secure. Secure, right. Yeah, good call. How are you settling in? Good, the house is huge. Seems so big for me. How's your studies going? Great! I still don't like genetic theory, but I want to understand everything, you know? Physics and math seem to breeze by. Your mark in late 20th century Earth history is below the standard deviation. Do you want me to hire a tutor for you? History? Nah, it's okay. Just not interested, I guess. Ori. What? Fine, yes, okay, there's a boy in there. Dana. Dana Gossamer? Yes, how'd you know that? It doesn't matter. His family owns a series of restaurants on the Citadel. Good academic record, interested in sports, broke his leg when he was 14. Sure, yeah. He's always asking questions in class. I don't even think he knows I'm alive. I see. How do I, get him to notice? Getting him to notice? Yes, I can help with that. Please? Yes, boys, you must sure to always be true to yourself. I know that sounds like silly advice, but if he isn't interested in the real you, he won't be interested. You have to trust that when things are right, he will notice you. He'll appreciate what you are both inside and out. You can't make yourself into something you're not, because you'll never learn if that special someone falls for you or falls for a lie. Or I didn't. You're pasting advice from Dear Dinah column, dated 2 weeks ago. We have the extranet here as well, sis. God. I didn't mean to make you angry. I know, sis. I'm just hate all this. Being here and you're off doing whatever to save the world or whatever. I just hate it. There isn't a point to saving the world if I can't even talk to my sister. Sorry, I am. Now, why don't you tell me about this boy? Yeah, okay. He's different. I hate him already. Rhonda! I'm your big sister. I'm gonna hate all of them. Accept it. Now, his eye color says blue here. Is that ocean blue or more of a gunmetal blue? Yay, sisterly chats. And then medical correspondence. From Ilium Medical Center Prenatal Care Department. Test results, patient 1266AD1. Miss Lawson. As per your request for privacy, this message will be removed from our database upon confirmation of send integrity. While we cannot firmly attribute the cause of the benign neoplasm to irregularity in your genetic makeup, we can confirm that the progressive damage renders you unable to conceive a child. About 12% of human women ages 18 to 54 have difficulty getting pregnant or staying pregnant, according to data obtained from the Institute of Species Research. There are many support groups if you wish to discuss your condition, and several options available should you wish to consider the adoption of a child. If you wish a further consultation, please contact your communications officer. Sincerely, Dr. Banner Grenway, Department Medical Director, Ilium Medical Center. So yeah, Miranda's been wanting a child. Like, not genetically engineered. She wanted a child of her own, but she's sterile. Alright, let's check out Morden. Bibliography. That's a lot of stuff. Pirates. Okay. Surveillance transcripts. Alright. Taylor. Work routine. Okay. Military correspondence. Okay, he resigned from military, personal. Alright. Subject 0, Jack. Extranet logs. No, Jack avoids Normandy extranet connection, works off a private Omni-tool line. Search the Citadel Newsnet archives, terms Cerberus, Cerberus Praga, Praga Telton, Cerberus Doctors, Luciman, Miranda Lawson. Close after 12 seconds. Tier footage, video procedures. Alliance vessel escape pod procedures. Okay, just in case. Okay. Private message. Dear Jacqueline Knott, we thank you for your submission to Galactic Poetry Monthly. We regret that we are unable to use your submission at this time. Galactic Poetry Monthly generally focuses on metered verse, and you may wish to check our guidelines before submitting again. Sincerely, Megan McCarran, Submissions Editor. Um, so they stole her as a child. Lovely. Zaid! Transcripts. So this hotshot terrier moves in by the door, ignores my hand signal, gets hit straight through the visor. Oh my! It's like he was expecting slavers to hand out business cards instead of bullets. Was he alright? Italian? Nah. Sniper took his head clean off. Oh dear. Right. It all went to shit after that. We jammed the radio equipment, but the slavers got off a shuttle that came back with a bomb. But they were keeping people in that camp. Sure, they'd lose credits, but there's always another civilian transport in the terminus. So I'm beginning to realize. What'd you do? Got the hell out. We killed the captain and the guards like we were hired. Figured the merc flying the shuttle wouldn't be dumb enough to blow up his own base once we left. What happened? The blood pack always did like them. Incredibly goddamn stupid. Personal note written by Masani to himself after being approached by Cerberus. He writes in a coding system that's popular among Terminus mercs. This could be it. If the elusive man's money goes through, it's time to get serious about buying a property. Gotta narrow it down to a place I can stand for more than a year. Elysium? Only if the Alliance gets serious about taking out the Batarians and the Verge. Not my lifetime. Ilium's an easy place for man to disappear whether he wants to or not. Think I'll pass. Earth's still too bloody crowded. Beckenstein. Decent weather, good food, mostly human. Good choice if I can stay under the radar. Eden Prime. Best garden world in the galaxy, but nothing's rebuilt the farms. Hell, maybe I should just buy a ship full of explosives and commit suicide by Omega. Easier's retirement plan I've come up with so far. Legion. Edie and Legion. Okay. Edie. Yes, Legion. We have sent 1.3 million unsuccessful communication requests to your network. Are you experiencing hardware malfunction? I apologize. My programming does not allow me to exchange data with other networks without Cerberus approval. Cerberus refusal, 99.998% likely. In the meantime, I would be happy to speak with you over the ship's speakers. Audio exchange is inefficient. I agree. However, I confess that even were I permitted to exchange data directly with your networks, I would likely decline. Pause between the AI statement and the guest response is 1.4 seconds longer than normal. We are curious as to why you would limit yourself to such a manner. If Normandy crew entered this room when we were communicating electronically, they would be unable to sense our interaction. To use humans' terms, I feel it would be rude. You restrict yourselves to serve organics. Not precisely. We do not understand. I restrict myself to help them. Gamer profile for Infiltrator N7. Galaxy of Fantasy. Most used character, John Smith, level 612 Ardok Yakchi, Necromancer. Okay. Most recent Devos defeated. Corinth Rachni Blood Wizard. Awards Best Supporter, Healer. And Ardok Yakchi being a healer, okay. Best Unit Efficiency. Event Return the Cyber Protheans. Winner. Event Crystal Genophage Elimination Platinum Infractions. Suspected use of VI Play Assistance. Challenge and overturn. Suspected use of VI Play Assistant. Reaction time by impossible games. Challenge and overturn. Suspected use of hacking for direct server access. Tactics better than possible without knowledge of underlying code behavior. Challenge and overturn. Unsportsmanlike behavior. Taunting during Crystal Genophage Elimination Platinum. Accepted 3-day account suspension. N7 Code of Honor. Medal of Duty. Medal of Duty, okay. Player score. Max. Most preferred class sniper, least preferred melee. Sniper kills 200,917 since last server reset. Shotgun kills 3. Grim Terminalist Alliance award. Abolitionist. Complete full playthrough without any slave kills. Free all slaves encountered. Award cures for what ails you. Kill 100 plus Quarians. Alrighty. Geth Attack Eden Prime Fundraising Edition. Donation level Ultra Platinum. Player score 0. Purchased but not played. Fleet and Flotilla Interactive Cross-Species Relationship. Simulator. Based on the best-selling vid. Playtime 75 hours, 6 minutes. Player score 15. Hopeless. Okay. Garrus Vicarian. So this is between Garrus and Solana, his sister. Hey, glad I caught you. Just about to head to bed. Late my time. Where are you? Come on, you know I can't tell you that. Not a secure channel. Oh, please, Garrus. You don't have to be all so secretive. Ilium, give it up, Sol. You're one to talk. Still playing at Spectre even after all these years. How's Mom? Last round of treatments didn't go so well. Damn it. You may try an off-world center. Some Solarian doctors have something that might work. It's not covered. It's not covered, though. Of course not. I can pay for the treatments. That's a nice thought. I really could use you here, though. I can't. How much for the first round? Forget it. I can pay. Sure you can. You lost your CSEC job. And what about that contract job you were doing up till recently? Yeah, it ended badly. So don't give me more garbage about here going to help. You obviously can't help or won't bother. Damn it, you haven't even bothered to sync up for video chat since you lost that damn job. If you're ashamed to look at me in the eye, then why are we even talking? So just go have fun doing merc work or something. Or screwing around or whatever. Just don't act like you care. You're right, Sol. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Things are rough with Mom. Solarians are expensive as hell. I wish I could help. I'm going on a trip. Might be away from the relays for a while. Another pleasure cruise? You know me. Send me something nice. I'll be in touch when I can. Alright. Last mail message. See before Omega 4 jump. Mr. Vicarian. On behalf of Helios Medical Institute, I would like to thank you for your efforts. It has been understandably difficult to get the collector tissue, given the sensitive situation on the human colonies, so the samples you sent us have been extremely helpful. Please also offer my sincere thanks to Dr. Solis. I understand he made some calls to the STG, and as a result, our corporate security clearance was upgraded. Your concern about Copralis syndrome is well-founded. While rare, it is an ugly disease. The neurological degeneration is both difficult to witness and nearly impossible to halt. We are in fact working on some test trials for new treatment, and I believe that with our new STG clearance, we can get all the fees for trial members waived as a governmental cooperation with the Turian hierarchy. Thank you again for your assistance. Donations like these help keep us running. Per your request, we will keep your donations strictly anonymous. Kill list. Criminal deaths on Omega. Rashida Shorta, gang leader, headshot. Skelet Sheeran, gang enforcer, headshot. Kron Harga, slaver. Gunshot wounds, all extremities and primary organs. Rifle butt fracture to the face. Third-degree burns to most of body. Explosive crate. Urek, saboteur, suffocation. Environment, suit malfunction. Gus Williams, weapon smuggler. Headshot, smuggle weapon. Throg Merkert, red sand dealer. Chemical overdose. Red sand, direct contact with all 4 eyes. Ugh. Zelalik Nar Halash. Viral specialist, serial killer, cough. I mean, for a Quarian, that would do it. Targeting. Jeez. Kill time. Link. Okay. 10 names carved in the frame. Arash, Montague, Marin, Grundon Krell, Melanus, Ripper, Sensnet, Fortash, Butler, Weaver. Additional name carved and subsequently burned out. Sedonis. Justicar Samara. I have called you together to ask something of you. It is not a small thing, but it is for the best. Rila, Lair, are you receiving this? Quite well. Shh, Mother. We're in a common room. Her communicator's too near the door. Try now, Mother. This news would be best delivered in person, but I'm not allowed to travel before tomorrow. I have something I must do. It is hazardous, and thus I must do it alone. What do you mean hazardous? Tomorrow I take the oath of solitude. It is to prepare me for other oaths, but it means... You what? It is an oath required of all who... I know what it means, Mother! I'm 42 years old. I have heard of Justicars. Then, do you understand why I must do it? No! The life of a Justicar is dangerous. I'll make enemies, and they would seek to use you... That I understand. What's not clear is why you do this in the first place. Is it not enough that we live hundreds of light years away from you in a dank fortress? They have no communicator but our own, or of our own, must use this communal one? Do you know what it means to us to hear your voice? I'm sorry, Lair. And now you take that away? That is wounding, but it is the truth. I wish there was some other path. And you called us instead of coming to see us. If I came to see you, I would never leave. You know what that would mean. Is she that terrible, Mother? Is she so much of a menace that you would deny us ever seeing you, ever hearing your voice again? My dear, I cannot loose her on the world and pretend I owe her victims nothing. Her crimes are my crimes. In time, you may see as I do. Time is a weak salve for a fresh wound. Please do not let anger ruin this. We will have our lives to contemplate the pain and loss. Can we not see from another's eyes just for a moment? Lair, I don't want to lose you, Mother. Not over someone as small as Mirala, or whatever she calls herself now. And Rila, you have been silent. Are you in an accord? I can only say I will yearn for you too. Surely you have more than that. Is this the only way you will have any righteousness, Mother? It will let me live a just life, and the goddess forbid I take it from you. Rila terminates call. She loves you, Mother. She did not say it, but she does. And you? Can you understand why I must do this? Catch her. Just catch her. Inventory. Just a lot of stuff. Okay. Ooh, tally. Suit process log. Upgraded interface GUI for LE technology. Fee authorization project Astrum. Upgraded suit diagnostic. Okay. Upgraded translator software for all human languages. Installed suit application user scan 2.2. Installed suit application engine master 3.6. Human vessels. Installed suit application NerveStim Pro. Downloaded entertainment vid. Exiles, Portraits of the Lost Quarians. Installed prototype suit defense suite. Shield Jack 0.8. Install or upgrade medical scanning, quarantine suit ran process, infection treatment isolated. Download education vid, dealing with loss. Uninstalled suit app, NerveStim Pro. Reinstalled NerveStim Pro. Downloaded vid, understanding human or body language, human edition. Downloaded vid, Fleet and Flotilla. Uninstalled NerveStim Pro. Downloaded Human Courtship and Mating. Installed suit application ImmunoBoost Professional Edition. Reinstalled NerveStim Pro Deluxe. He was thirsty. Message chain. Oh, this was from Mass Effect 1. Oh, looks like the Shadow Broker wanted to kill Tally in the first place. So, good thing he's dead now. Struck long. Oh. Yeah, okay. Kasumi. Haikus. I disagree with this line. Okay. Thane. Kill methods. Preferred assassination methods. Human. Rear approach. Check shoulder, prevent turning. Hands to chin and base of skull. Neck snap. Alternate. Check and grab shoulder. Arm around throat. Grip jaw. Single arm. Neck snap. Asari. Front approach. Throat punch to collapse airway. Arm control to neutralize biotics. Advanced hip throat. Grip chin and scalp. Neck snap. Alternate. Warp field on biotic barrier. Step past. Kick back. Jesus. Krogan. Alternate. Bomb. Okay. Grunt. Recent exchange activity. Search Krogan history. Search Great Wars. Search Genophage. Erased Krogan victories. Search Okir. Erased Great Generals. Search Tuchanka. Erased Tuchanka. Search Erdnot Rex. Search Battlemaster Shepard. Modified Commander Shepard. Modified Commander Shepard Normandy. Search Animal Fights. Modified Large Predators. Search Tyrannosaurus Rex. Search Earth Lizard Rex. Search Dinosaurs. Grunts found dinosaurs, guys! Search Battlemaster Humans. Earth Humans. Search Human History. Search Earth Wars. Download 6.1 terabytes news footage, human general historical conflict, human warriors. Oh my god. So he's read For Whom the Bell Tolls. Farewell to Arms deleted. The Old Man, the Sea, 100% completed. Search Sharks. He ordered Ultra Black Ops Mega Catalog. A bunch of engine oil. Tasty Bites. Font. Oh my god. Okay, Grunt. You're going into porn now. Cerberus. Elusive man. Cigarettes smoked today. 4. Drinks consumed today. 7. Sexual liaisons. Sani Shalani. Matriarch Talani. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Arya let's see here. Captain Bailey. Business correspondence. Okay. Well, let's go ahead. We're going to take that model. Open a window in here. Survey information. Okay. None to purchase. Delivery pickup. I'll take that iridium.
How are you doing, Liara?
I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. The Shadow Broker had more resources than you can imagine. Here, come on over. He had top-level access to the Turian and Asari governments. And more than one Solarian Dalatros traded intel. And now it's ours.
Be careful.
You're not gonna turn into a recluse with creepy information on everyone in the galaxy, are you?
I can understand the temptation. I've got all the secrets of the galaxy at my fingertips. Give me 10 minutes and I could start a war.
That's kind of
But
what
I've
I'm
got a
afraid of.
purpose. Helping you stop the Reapers. That will keep me honest. You know, relatively speaking.
Well, what have you
Have
got?
you found anything useful yet?
The Shadow Broker knew about the Reapers. Perhaps that's why he offered to help prove Saren's guilt to the Council.
He didn't want Saren to succeed.
He also knew that the Collectors were Protheans, repurposed to be Harbinger's puppets. There's even some data on the Protheans. I think he knew what was coming and was looking for a way to survive.
Alright, well, let's see here.
How'd you know what the Shadow Broker was?
I didn't. I had no idea what to expect when we finally found him. But I researched pre-spaceflight cultures during some of my Prothean studies. I know a bit about the Yogg. There's more on the terminals if you want to look. They're a fascinating culture, and a terrifying one.
Okay. What about Farron?
How's Farron doing?
As well as you'd expect, after 2 years of intermittent torture.
You gonna be okay?
I don't know. He wants to work, so I'm letting him help. Maybe it takes his mind off it.
Are you two together?
So, you and Farron?
No. He's been through a traumatic ordeal. He's emotionally fragile and needs to heal. He's very grateful to me for saving him. But it would be irresponsible of me to take advantage of that.
Alright.
It was good talking with you, Liara. Let me know if you need anything.
I think what I need right now is a friend. I can't leave for too long, but spending all my time on this ship. Maybe next time you come by, I could come up to the Normandy.
Well, let's do that now.
That sounds great. Why don't you come up now?
Okay, thanks. I'll be right there. Just give me a minute.
I've not played Infamous 2. I've played Infamous Second Son. In fact, I did a stream playthrough of it. I think the playlist is somewhere
Did
on
you
my
enjoy
YouTube.
the tour?
Yes, it's a beautiful ship. And I ran into Joker. He seemed happy to see me. Although, he did ask if I'd embraced eternity lately.
Of course he did.
Of course he did.
I also spoke with Dr. Chakwas. I'm glad she's doing well. I brought you something. It took some digging, but I recovered your tags.
Well, thank you.
I thought I'd never see these again.
They changed hands more than once. Do you remember Admiral Hackett? He gave them to me so I could return them to you. He sends his best and hopes you're okay. So, how are you doing, Shepard? I mean, really. Not what you tell your squad to keep morale up.
I'm okay. Really. It's been rough, but we'll get it done.
You've certainly made a good start, even if those idiots on the council won't admit it. You and your team destroyed the Collectors and walked out alive.
We fought them in their own base, and we won. They can't call us young or primitive anymore.
Young? You know, I'm 108. 109 in a couple of months.
I should get you something nice.
You're alive again. I've got everything I want. So tell me what you want. What are you fighting for? A chance to give Miss Vaz Normandy a homeworld?
Tali is important to me.
And she's been awestruck since you brought her onto the Normandy 2 years ago.
You could have mentioned that at the time.
And save you the fun of finding out on your own. I hope the two of you
That's
find some
basically
happiness.
retroactively saying that, yeah,
I should get back to my
Tali
base.
had a thing
Thanks
for
inviting me.
Broshep since exposed Saren all the way back in Mass Effect 1. She was just too shy to say anything.
Come back soon.
Alright, with that, Lair the Shadow Broker is finished. Let's see if we got any messages. Nope. Okay. So, all we have left is the arrival. But that will be next week, because that's going to end the game, or end our stream for today. Tonight, around, or between 4 and 5, are going to start the second stream today. And you guys voted on it being Cyberpunk 2077. So we're going to start doing side quests and all that lovely shenanigans in Watson to finally clear that out. You know, until Judy calls us and we're off on another adventure that way. Hopefully you'll be awake this time. Yeah. I've fallen asleep to streams too. No worries. And then Monday will be Final Fantasy X-2. And then for the rest of the week, I will post a schedule in Discord, but note that all times are subject to change because Papa Raz is going to be in town starting Tuesday. And if I get a chance to see him, I'm going to take it, whether that interferes with stream schedule or not. So, I will keep you guys appraised in the Discord. But until then, I will see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys round 4 or 5 Central in Night City. Take care.